Alright, what's going on, fellow brothers and sisters, Hebrew Israelites? What's up, my family, my subscribers? What's going on? And other folks as well. I know y'all been like, okay, where T1020 been? And y'all tangling my own nickname up. But where has he been? He ain't been on here posting in a while. He posts occasionally. Like I said, folks, working two jobs and you know staying on your own, raising a daughter, a 4-year-old daughter, all that gets complicated. Very complicated. But I know how a lot of single mothers feel out there who, doing it on their own and, they cook, clean, plus work, trying to manage everything in the household and then trying to raise children. So definitely know what the single mother's going through out there. And being raised up by a single mother myself. Knew my dad, but the typical common thing in America, dysfunctional families, separated families. But enough about my autobiography of my lifestyle, my history. But anywho, basically in this video segment, I'm talking about the new moon festivals, which the recent new moon festival would be New Year's celebration, and also about the movie codes. And it's this movie called The International. That's another movie where they send in a movie code, and they on there talking about the IBBC, the International Bank of Business and Credit, and the way the guy explained it. But first, let me jump on the new moon symbols in Isaiah, which a couple of fellow Hebrew Israelite brothers taught on this. But that's why the prophets chosen and anointed to teach specifically what's it about. Isaiah chapter 1 verse, I start with 13 and 14. Stop bringing meaningless offerings. Your incense is detestable to me. New moons, Sabbaths, and convocations, I cannot bear your evil assemblies. Your new moons, festivals, and your appointed feasts, my soul hates. New moon festivals. Now, we know that when we party, or when people party, normally a person party late at night. Okay, just like, R. Kelly's song, 6 in the morning with Kid Cassidy. When we party late at night to early morning, or to the early morning the next day. So we know new moon festivals, of course, will be late at night, but it's kind of reversed. It's kind of reversed when it's a new moon festival, meaning you partying till day all the way into night. So people that's having parties early in the day all the way to the nighttime. So the party may start at 6-7 o'clock that day and don't end till 12 or 1 o'clock that night. That's a new moon right there. New moon festival. It's just like with New Year's. Okay, New Year's, the ball comes down. The ball kind of represents that new moon festival. That is the new moon. Now, of course, with the Israelites, yeah, they was doing late night partying, partying early in the day all the way to late at night. But in our times, our new moon festivals would be late night, well, actually, the same, partying early in the day all the way to late night, and New Year's. And New Year's, when what's happening, what's going on at midnight, that's a new moon festival right there, because people are already down there, early in the day, getting ready for the ball to drop. So the moon is already out when we doing the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. When the countdown is going on, the moon already out. So by the moon already being out, why would a person celebrate that same moonlight day or that same moonlight night? Why would a person celebrate that? So when midnight comes, everybody starts cheering and celebrating the new year. But when does the new year normally start? it starts at midnight. Of course, according to man, the New Year starts at midnight. So those new moon festivals will actually be the New Year's parties. The New Year parties, your new moon festivals. Because that's the only time the festival or the New Year takes place is at nighttime when the moon is out. So that's one of those new moon festivals that's being spoken of in Isaiah. You notice a lot of people don't celebrate New Year's in early in the morning. At dawn, people don't celebrate the New Year's at dawn. People celebrate it at night with the moon out. So that's a new moon festival right there. Then it also says Isaiah 14, your new moon festivals and your appointed feast my soul hates. Now it says appointed feast. Now what appointed feast do we normally have in America? And not just in America, you got Hanukkah, you got Kwanzaa, you got all these other so-called holidays where a lot of people on a specific day have appointed feasts. So these holidays where we have an appointed feast in America, what you got Easter, you got Halloween. You know, some people cook, but it's mostly candy, treats, and sweets. But you got Easter, you got Thanksgiving, and you got Christmas. These are appointed feasts. Appointed feasts mean on this specific day, you know, it's already appointed that we gonna cook this big meal to honor this specific holiday. So they're cooking this big meal to honor this specific holiday. That right there is an appointed feast, because the appointed feast of Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas. Because Christmas, you know, Easter, you know, family coming together, talking about celebrating and honoring Christ's resurrection. So some people cook big meals on that day, Easter dinner. Then you got the Thanksgiving dinner, and then you got Christmas dinner. So appointed feast. So, you know, teaching right here the new moon festivals. I've been meaning to get around to it. Kind of been, I guess, somewhat lazy or tired to get up on it, but now I had a free time because of the 4 days off because of the New Year's holiday on my job. I got free time to do this. So anywho, so just want to teach on Isaiah about the new moon festivals and appointed feasts. Now, as far as with the movie code, the international, and if you saw that movie, like I said, it's another one of those movies that's sending a message of the truth, but they putting the truth in a movie. And the reason they doing it, of course, it won't scare people as much if it's put in a movie, and it won't get scrutinized as much if it's on the news. So put it in a movie, and people can take it for how they want it. Some people gonna watch the movie and say, man, this is true right here. They telling the truth. And some people gonna watch it and say, oh man, it's just a movie. So, you know, hey, that was a very good movie, bravo, but all along it's the truth. They putting it in a movie. Matter of fact, it's I just watched a movie called America's Sweethearts. And then, you know, toward the end of the movie, the director put reality of what takes place in the actors' lives. But he put it in a movie. And see, he was like, we gonna put this on the map. He said a lot of people are already enjoying this movie, but actually the movie is reality. But a lot of people taking it as a movie. So in America's Sweethearts, right there, where the director took reality, what's going on in these actors' lives, put it in a movie, and in that movie was actually reality. But to the people, their perception is it's just a movie, it's not real. So this is the safe way to get the truth out to people, is put it in a movie. When you put it in a movie, it won't be taken literal. Won't be taken literal. It'll only be taken as entertainment. But this is the clever way and the safe and cautious way to put the truth out there without causing people to panic. A movie. Now I see my time is coming short, so I'm gonna wrap this up about the movie The International on the second part of my segment to explain what I'm talking about. What are the codes and secrets in that movie? So stay tuned.